Hello and welcome to Celebrity Trends. If it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell for more amazing news on your favorite celebrities.
So today there are several headlines that allege that Meghan Markle has broken rules in a Montecito market by taking her dog there when dogs are not allowed. So a brief word and a few thoughts about this in this video, because it may not necessarily be as simple as it seems, but I do have a personal thought on it which doesn't really belong here. The point is this. Certain dogs are service dogs. They're either support dogs, which means they can be support for the blind or partially sighted. They can be emotional support dogs, and all sorts of other support dogs. Indeed, our own black belt Fluff, whom you will also find linked in the description below, because she's just gone past 2,000 subscribers, so please give her the credit for that. She was destined to be a support dog for a lady who very sadly had cancer, but she was so unwell that she just couldn't take the dog, so we decided to take her in her stead. So what she was destined to be a support dog, it was not necessarily a support dog in the traditional sense. Why is all this relevant? Because just recently I met two very lovely little furry friends who were in a local Tesco. If I find the picture I'll pop it up on the screen. Lovely little dogs that were both rescues, and they were allowed into Tesco because they were rescue dogs and they were being trained and rehabilitated, and so all credit to the Tesco allowed them in to assist the owner in rehabilitating the dogs, and they were absolutely fantastically behaved. They didn't need to be on a lead, although they were kept on a lead obviously, but Tesco had designated a certain area within the shop to allow them to be there. And again, why is this all relevant? Because what's the sign of this market reportedly said, and I'll find the picture of it to put up on screen: no dogs allowed except service animals. These signs apparently near the entrance to this place. That may not be the end of the matter. Legally speaking, the reason I think this is put out as an allegation as opposed to a statement of fact is because it could be potentially defamatory. If it's a statement that is incorrect and damages the reputation vis-a-vis Meghan Markle breaking the rules, whether you can believe such a thing or not. So the allegation as it stands seems to be that she's just ignored the rules, taking the dog there to this market against those rules. But what I would say as a lawyer is, even from the headline, then yes, you can draw the inference that there is an allegation that she's broken rules, and that she may have taken the dog there without permission, and it's not allowed, and so on and so forth. But as I say as a lawyer, you don't know all the facts. It may not be true. She may have had permission. She may have had a concession. It may be because it's a rescue dog or any other kind of reason or excuse. We don't know. We can't say. So what? I would say from a lawyer's perspective is, when you see such headlines, it is just that it's a bit of a glorified headline. It may well be true, and I've got one thought on it. Not many, I've got one thought on it, which you'll find over on Black Belt Secrets. But this is all I had to say really from a lawyer's perspective is, when you see things like this, never jump to a conclusion. Always think to yourself, is it true? What is it based on? Is there an exception? Is there any other kind of rule? And what would you do if you were defending somebody? Not that I'm defending Meghan in this situation, I'm just commenting on the headline. But what would you do if you were called upon to defend somebody in that situation? The first thing you would do is check the rule, whether it's enforced, whether there's an exception, whether there's a reason, whether they've given permission, a whole list of other reasons. So it's entirely possible that any one of those things could have been at play, and she may not have been in breach of those rules. So with that, let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe, because around 60 of you don't believe it or not, and I'd really be grateful if you subscribe to this channel and share it with somebody, and of course come back and watch some more.
Thanks for watching. Till next time on Celebrity Trends.